Hello again, everybody, and welcome inside OH Report World Headquarters in Mansfield, Ohio. I have Travis Big League Berardi, and that is Hayden, without a nickname, Gray, back here with our girls' statistical leaders on the high school basketball side of things, scoring, rebounding, and assists. And as usual, a lot of familiar names on here, Hayden, but there are a couple players that have creeped into the top 10 for the first time.
Yeah, we'll be exploring a couple new names to our segment this week, our third episode. So as we've gone on, we've had a few opportunities for some new coaches to send us some stats from some teams we didn't have. So that always helps with our variety and just to get a more comprehensive view of the area.
Yeah, let's take a look right now at our scoring leaders, and one of those familiar names, Corey Vermilya, averaging 26.9 points per game midway through the season. Only player in North Central Ohio on the girls' side right now over 20 points per game. Emily Cecil, though, creeping up at 19.7. Then her teammate, Shaylin Williams, right behind at 18.9.
Yeah, those three ladies, play for two of the top programs in the area and have been getting it done for their squad, so no surprise to see them at the top of our list. But then Hannah Logan is a girl I want to talk about at number 4 for the River Valley Lady Vikings. She's averaging 17.9 points per game this season, and we just saw her and her squad take down Cardington, who was riding quite the regular season win streak at home as well, so a nice resume win for them, and Hannah Logan's been a big part of their success.
Finishing out the top 5, Nora Levy from Worcester. You have Justice Steinman Ross at 6th from Harding, McKenna Depinet from Seneca East at 7, Becca Conrad from the Clear Fork Lady Colts at 8, Kaylin Risner from Colonel Crawford at 9, and then Beth Hardwick from the Cardington Lady Pirates sitting there at number 10. So there is your girls' scoring leaders here through the midway point of the season. Now it's time to take a look at the rebounding leaders. And once again, Vermilya leading the way again, rebounding at 12.4 points per game. But there's Becca Conrad from Clear Fork at 10.8, Kirsten Cook at 10.5 from Seneca East, and Avery McMillan from Winford at 10.1.
Yeah, that top 4 has kind of stayed the same as we looked. I said last week, I was surprised to see Vermilya had surpassed Conrad, but over the last bit of time, she has been able to keep that up. So that's a nice job from her. And then we have Mohawks, Emily Klopp, 9.8, Emma Tyrell, 9.5 for the Bucyrus Redmond, Faith Kuhn, 9.2 for the Lady Rams, Katie Wagner, 9.0, and Natalie Perkins, 8.9. And I just think it's impressive that you basically have to have 8.8, almost 9 boards to get on this list.
Yeah, there's a lot of good players playing the post position, and some of these are actually guards as well. They like to do it all. They take the outside shot, they dish it out, but they also are not afraid to take it to the hole and get some big rebounding. But Corey Vermilya, she's flirting with the Triple Crown here, just like you'll see on the boys' side in our next update with them. But she's one of the premier players in North Central Ohio, and she's showing it on multiple levels. And then Becca Conrad as well in the top 10 in scoring and top 10 in rebounding, the Dayton commit for track and field. But that will be it for the rebounding leaders. And now to our final category, which is assists, and a couple dominant point guards in this area are led by a couple state-ranked teams. So take a look. Emily Cecil from number 2 Buckeye Central, actually number 4 Buckeye Central. They did drop this week. Number 4 Shelby, led by Sophia Neese. Also, both of them just around 5.1 and 4.9 for assists.
Yeah, and last week, Sophia Neese, she was in first place on this list, now just trailing by 0.2 to Emily Cecil from Buckeye Central, but you couldn't have said it better. Those are two ladies that don't always have to be the scorers for their squads. They are those court generals. They get the ball moving around, and you can just tell they're comfortable out there. In third, you've got Grace Gray from Worcester. And then in fourth, I'm going to highlight Alexandria Majors from East Knox. The Lady Bulldogs have not been getting as much attention as I think they deserve. They knocked off a really good Northmore girls squad just recently, and Majors has been dealing 4.7 assists per game, and they get it done. So I think that's another, the boys get a lot of talk, but I think those Lady Bulldogs, looking to get their name out there as well.
Fifth place, you got Riley Nye. We'll see her and the Lady Warriors against Clear Fork in a highlight. I'll have that for you later on Friday night. Shaylin Williams, once again, another Loudonville Lady Bird right there at 6th. Cambry Edwards from Cardington. They're a state-ranked team. They just had their first loss in, I think, 52 tries, but, they're still a state power. They have some key players. Mary Leeper from Crestview showing it, dishing out the assist on the soccer pitch and dishing out the assist on the basketball court. Grace Walton from Upper Sandusky, and then Grace Stuckey from Winford rounding it out, and a lot of variety from different conferences here in the top 10.
Yeah, I think that, we've got MOAC, we've got N10, Firelands, all over the place. We've got them all represented, and even right here, I think the changing of names, Mary Leeper hasn't been on our list, I don't believe, since we started this segment, or if it was the very first episode, and now the Lady Cougars giving themselves a chance to compete for a Firelands conference. So I think that as the season, we continue to do these weekly, we'll continue to see new names come on here, and it's exciting to get to take a look at these.
All right, so that'll wrap things up for the girls update. Boys will have tomorrow. We're still waiting for a conference or two to finalize their stats and sending them to us, so we'll have those to you in the afternoon on Friday. But for now, that's Hayden. I'm Travis. We out.